Hi guys, I'm Jenny. I'm making this channel for Reiki basically, and I thought I'd do an introduction to myself and my journey before I start posting videos on. I'm not a professional blogger, so if my videos come across a bit not like the average person that posts on YouTube, that's why. I'm just an individual. I'm not this kind of person that's blogging to make money and making videos every 5 seconds. That's not what I'm about. Right, the spiritual journey, my previous beliefs, I've always had an open mind, but kind of a little bit skeptic, I knew there was something out there, but my mind was like, not quite sure. It all started for me where I was on a Facebook group and this psychic lady, my lovely friend Shannon, who I'm great friends with now, hi Shannon, I was attracted to her post. Because she was posting about her being a spiritual reading, so I gave her a go. She did a reading for me from my mum, and that literally completely blew me away. I had anxieties around death and things, so a part of the reading was I've got a long way to go. That really kind of fixed me in a funny way. Hearing from my mum, it fixed me. So then what happened, basically reached out to my brother, who now we're as close as anything for, and I'm so grateful for this journey that we've been messaging so much over the years and we've got so close now, and that's a true blessing in itself. He he told me about a online spiritual church he went to. So what I started doing, I blogged online to the church, and that was a true moment that my eyes fully opened. Not fully opened, but that's when my eyes started opening about the whole world. There was a medium that was drawn to me, and she was talking about this lady that lived close by to me, and the description of where I lived, she described the shop down the road, the little footpath, and the things that kind of went on in the area. And that's when I kind of truly thought, there's definitely a spiritual world out there. That really was like a start for me. So then my brother was talking about how he's a medium, and what he kindly did for me, he did me some medium readings. And when he was doing my reading, he mentioned that he could see me being a healer. I kind of thought nothing about it at the time, but then what kept popping up on my Facebook feed was Reiki healing. Like every single day, it kept popping up, all these different posts about Reiki, and that on its own was like, okay, that's a sign. So I must admit, I subscribed to the Reiki course, which was one of the Udemy packages. It was sitting literally on my desktop. I hadn't opened it. It was a few months, and then I suddenly felt I needed to do this course. So I then started the course. I had a funny time over the last few months with this, not Reiki on its own, but I kind of had this moment where I completely kind of dropped. I felt isolated. It was such a strange feeling. I think this is kind of part of the journey where I think they call it the kind of dark patch when you kind of dip. I think this is what I was going through. So then what I was doing, within this Reiki course, I started performing on myself every single day. They say do it for 21 days, self Reiki sessions. And that really I feel brought me up a bit. So yes, this whole year for me, it has been an up and down journey. I think it's just all part of this spiritual awakening. You have these moments when your highs got really high, then you come back down again. you go back up. I think that's just part of what I've kind of been through. So what do I want to do? My aims are, I'm very passionate about helping people. I've always kind of gone out my way to help people. And part of my previous thing in my life is I suffered really bad with anxiety and panic attack disorder. I've now completely come through it. For the last 2.5 years, I've been completely clear. I've been fine. So what I want to do now, I want to help other people who have anxiety, try and kind of, not counselling, just kind of, I'm on a lot of Facebook groups with anxiety, and if I see quite a few people posting about anxiety, that's where I kind of come in. I try and kind of give my opinions on a few things, give my advice on a few things, just kind of use my own experience to help people. So with going forward with Reiki, that's what I kind of want to do, kind of reach out to help people. So that is me. I will be posting further videos on Reiki in general and just other ones just talking about anxiety and things, hoping that I will help somebody. Thank you for listening.